Glyn Hodges, fantastic weather here. It's Easter time. The kids are in the stand. These are the kind of events we want to be putting on for the future for Wimbledon, don't we?
Yeah, it's great. There's a few young ones in there. We probably want to try and get them as enthusiastic and supporting the club as possible. And there's no better way than doing this. And we're lucky with the weather. I've been on days like this when it's poured with rain, but we all can have a nice stretch and a soak and enjoy the rays. And it's looking like a good day.
How important is that, engaging with new fans, particularly when we move to Plough Lane?
Yeah, it's important. It's important. I think that's key. Every club, they try and get the young ones involved, and they bring the dads along and the mums along, and they're roped in as well. But it's we've got to build a fan base, and we've got a great fan base as it is, and it's a great club to support.
How have the boys been in terms of coming down for this? Of course, it's their Easter time as well. They're happy to give up their time.
Yeah. I mean, it's all part of a warm down. So there's we're working. We're not here just for a jolly up. So some will be doing a recovery, some will be playing their tennis, and we'll work the subs. So there's an opportunity to get some work into them again. And again, there's a game on Tuesday. So we're preparing for that.
Yeah. How important is that? Of course, we've had the game against Bristol Rovers. Now Luton Town coming up as well. Very key time for us.
Yeah, key. Yeah, I mean, it's dust ourselves down. We probably conceded late yesterday to a fantastic goal, top corner, where Rambo had no chance really. But disappointed we didn't get the 3 points there. But as I said, we're effective away from home, and no one gives us a chance at Luton. But we're going to with a shout. We'll go and give it our best.
Have you got to watch these boys in terms of the Easter eggs they have over the time?
Yeah, I've told them to give them to me and Wally, and to bring them in. So not that we could do missing a few ourselves, but. They look after themselves. They know what they've got to do. They know they're recovering. They know what their bodies are capable of doing, and they've got to be 100% and kick off on Tuesday night.
Glyn, thanks for your time.
No problem.
Yes, here.
Boy, yeah, love that. Let's go, One, two, good point. One, two, get it out. Talk to Michael. That's the one. It's got to be right. Yeah.
Just give us an idea into the thinking the planning that went in behind this event.
Well, it's an easy one to plan when you can use the ground. When we can actually use the ground well, it's Chelsea's now, but it's still ours. And the players come down here for training. It's much easier to organise these events. You've got a stand, you've got a bar. We can keep people looked after. They can hydrate, which they need to do today. And most of all, they're in one little spot. It's easier for the kids to watch the training, to get a feel for what the players are doing and so on. And so the planning of it's a really easy event to do, to be honest with you. Most good businesses, most good things, most good community things are based on easy wins. Do the easy wins and the rest look after themselves. This is a really easy win today, and it's fantastic that there's that air of cooperation between everyone that makes these things really, really pleasant, really easy to do.
And it starts to develop that special bond between the young fans here and the players going forward.
Yeah, well, I mean, I always believe that your formative years are the years that you fall in love with a football club. And, in my early years of being a football fan, I had the great honour and pleasure of following that great Wimbledon team from, the 74, 75 was when it really all kicked in for me. I was 11 years old, and all of a sudden I find myself one day talking to Harry Bassett. I find myself talking to Dickie Guy one day, and being sneaked in the bar, and there was something about it, and you met the players, and they became my heroes. And this is the way that players become heroes to these kids, and then in 30 years' time, they're the ones here holding the microphone, doing the work and being part of our club, and it's so important. It's just something it's a bit of a no-brainer to me, but it's not always an easy thing to organise.
What's the real Vinnie Jones like?
He's nothing like you see on the TV. He's very kind, he's very gentle, very soft.
And dirty.
He's a little bit dirty as well, he can be dirty.
But that's a good thing.
You forgot to use the mic. You got another question? You're too young to remember seeing him play, aren't you?
I see if they videos with him.
How have you?
Breaking people's legs.
What's your favourite Vinny film?
When he took out Cantona.
That wasn't bad. What about when he scored his first goal against Manchester United? Do you remember that one? So I suppose you remember who took the corner then, do you?
Absolutely no one remembers who took the corner.
Good, because it was Glyn.
It's a great thing as well that both Wally Downs and Glyn Hodges really wanted to engage in this as well. They're really up for this.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's, I mean, it was actually Wally who came up with the idea first of all. Really, he just rang me and said, we want to do something at Easter, and I said, well, what's your schedule at Easter? And he said, well, we're going to train. And I said, well, where are you training? And when he said that they were going to come to the ground on Saturday just for a run around, it was like, well, there's the opportunity. Let's just give an Easter egg giveaway and meet the fans. We'll do a question and answer with you. Meet all the players, bring them into the bar, let them have their photographs and everything done with the kids and the parents. And the question and answer session will be kids only, but there will be questions planted, I'm absolutely sure. And we'll have fun. And having fun is what it's all about, because, the football's quite serious at the moment. Today will be a bit of fun.
How much do you get paid?
Pardon? Sorry.
How much do you get paid?
He gets loads, I get nothing.
How important is it going forward, particularly when we go to Plough Lane, to keep having events like this, engaging with the fans?
Oh, it's everything. To me, it's absolutely everything. We've got a great foundation. We've got a great community football scheme, but we need to stay in touch with our base, and they are our fans that actually come to games. And we need to make sure that those kids get the indoctrination that they absolutely need.
How good is it to see when you just look over your shoulder to see the stand with young kids in there, all coming down to see their heroes today, wanting to get engaged with them and see the lads training?
I just love it. Every time when I'm driving around, if I see a kid in a shirt, it makes my day. If I see a car sticker, it makes my day. It's simple things that please me. I'm a very simple person. And when you see our football club alive and well in Wimbledon in particular, but everywhere, it's such a wonderful thing. And today's just one of those days where you take a look at it and you just say, easy, brilliant, let's do more of it.
Absolutely, Ivor, thanks very much indeed.
Pleasure, absolute pleasure.
When is Will going to sign a new contract?
Oh, you thought of that one all by yourself, didn't you? Didn't you? No, you did. I know. Brilliant.
Will Nightingale, how good is it to be out here today in the sunshine, engaging with the young fans at this Easter event?
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant to have our fans come and turn up, especially after we've had a game yesterday, and obviously there's a few disappointments, the fact that we didn't take the 3 points, but to still get such good support and to see obviously all the kids come down and get things like photographs and signatures is brilliant. I'm proud of this club, and I'm proud to be here, and I'm proud to obviously meet everyone involved with the club.
Moving forward, how important is it to engage with the young fans to get them on board for when we move to Plough Lane?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think this club's on the up. It keeps coming on the rise, and it's going to continue to do that. Obviously, with our ground coming within the next 2 years, it's massive. We need as big a following as possible, and obviously you've got the long die-hard fans that have supported us the whole way through, and for them to still stick with us and to have seen the rise of this club is obviously brilliant for them. So the more people we can get involved and show what this club is about, the better, really.
How key is it to keep having these kind of events to keep engaging with the fan base?
Yeah, it's massive. I mean, I love it. I enjoy it because, to be honest, the way I see myself, I started at this club when I was 8 years old, just with a few friends to kick about, and obviously growing up, I've started to support the club. I've watched this over the years. I've watched this stand change. Obviously, we're going to move to Plough Lane. I've seen so many changes of this club, and it's all going in a positive, right direction. So, yeah, I mean, it's brilliant to obviously meet loads of people that's also involved with the club, because I feel like we're all part of it together.
Wally Downs, how good is it to be down here at Easter time engaging with the local kids?
Yeah, brilliant, great day, lovely sunny day. The lads aren't doing a great deal, but they like to get their legs up. A bit of head tennis going on and a bit of fun, and great to see all the young Herberts here and engaging with them. Terrific day.
I think, we've always tried to be a community club. It's not always been easy. It's not as easy as people think it is. You need to get the interaction built with the players. You need the parents to want to join in. But most of all, they need to feel that they're being made welcome and it's all inclusive. And us doing something for the kids is just the most important thing you can ever do. We just have to indoctrinate them and get them into the Wimbledon way, and that's all there is to it. And now we've got a problem, haven't we? Eh?